I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
All right, we back, motherfuckers. We are back. Shit. I gotta fucking remove this shit? I'm sorry. All right, let's just get at her. Booms. All right, let's fast forward a little bit.
All right, what's
All
up,
right.
folks?
Here we are. Let me go
How's
turn on my
everybody
TV.
doing out there? Right now, we are gonna make some more money. That's right, we're gonna make some more money by talking. Okay, because like Tupac said over here, we can turn words into money. Like he said, what greater gift can God give you? You understand? You know, they be putting out a bunch of fake theories and saying this and that about Tupac. I mess with Tupac heavy, man. I think that Tupac was way ahead of his time, like me. I think he was a genius, like me. Um, I don't take no credit away from him. I think what he was a true revolutionary. I think that he symbolized standing up against the establishment, and I think that's what he did fully. I don't know what's up with this story about him and Michael Jackson. I don't really know if I believe that. Um, and if it were true, you would just imagine that somebody would have gotten footage of that at some point. You know, I mean, somebody would have, you know, said something. Somebody would have video or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing of the sort that I've heard about, at least. But I hear folks talking about it.
Oh, sorry about that. I was taking care of some shit. We are in dress shirt tonight. Did he take a shower? Look at that. Is he cleaned up?
Right.
DZ, booms. Red screen.
So yeah, like I said, if you look at me and Pac got a lot in common. Real talk. And I look just like him,
He looks just like who? Pac?
right? Just in a different version. I just got hair right now.
And it's all fucked up. Look at that. That is fucking money shot right there. We got that one right out of the gate. I'll take that. Let me fucking copy.
If I were to, you know,
Jesus.
Lady change my hair, I look pretty identical. I look a lot better. I think I look better than anybody. Not taking anything away from him. You know what I mean? But that's just me. I'm cocky. You know, I'm not. I'm humble, but I just know who I am and what I got. You know?
What's up?
Say if you got it, flaunt it, right?
Rusty Frost.
So, like I said, my whole deal, man, is I think he stood up to the establishment. I think he stood up to a lot of people. I mean, I think that he understood thought.
Skip. Christina talked him into cutting the front of his fucking hairline on his forehead off. So
I don't think that he was the toughest guy of all time.
Right on.
I think that he was very smart, and I think that's why he felt that people couldn't really see him. And I think he was kind of right. And I think that was the problem, is that what this system is about is they want established order, you know, and the established order has been completely upset by yours truly, by the Batman now. Tupac said, quote, I quote, he said, he would not be who changes the world, which I still disagree with. I think he's definitely, you know, made an impact on changing the world. But he said that he would not be who changes the world, but he would, you know, spark the mind that would change the world. And I studied Tupac's music for half my life. When I was in the hoods, all these ghettos in Atlanta and Florida, and I was actually out there surviving like hard body. Like
I mean, Skip, this is embarrassing at this point. Well, I'm like, well, you're like, is he going to go live? I'm like, well, it's almost 6:00 Pacific time. So here we are, 6:04.
really had to survive out there. I was living in my truck. There was different times doing different things, but I was in some very real situations, real places. I watched a lot of things happen right in front of me. I did a lot, was involved in a lot. I'm a real one, and I've always been smart. I've done the right things, but I just have seen a lot. I've done a lot. And we were moving around all the real hoods. I had my friend with me, and we were moving around all the real hoods, different ones, different sets out there, like near Hialeah area, Homestead. We were in Homestead, the actual ghetto, in like the brick projects. And I'll never forget it, man. I've never been one to really care too much about my environment, but I will say that I'm very thankful to God that I'm not in that environment anymore, because nothing grows there. It's just the truth. These actual hoods and ghettos, they all got cleaned up right around that era, right after I was like 16. They came in, renovated them all, cleaned them up, made them kind of like suburban projects. So it's different for anybody like me who was around at that time. I'm 36. That's 20 years ago now. That's crazy. Man, that feels surreal. 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I was in the hood in the ghetto. We didn't have nothing. We ate a ramen noodle here and there. That's what they were eating. Me, I did whatever I had to do to try to eat. I literally was getting my hands on whatever I could. Tell you straight up, I had to survive. I was eating. I did whatever I had to do. So that's the thing. We don't come from the same background. We don't come from the same environment. I've actually had to do what I had to do to survive. These folks haven't. A lot of these folks, they've had it easy, especially the folks down here. And
I don't know if he washed his hair and just got out of the shower because he's got his dress shirt on and his hair is still wet or moist or damp from the humidity. I can't tell.
Mad at you. I'm happy for y'all. I mean, even people like the Penguin, I'm glad that you're entitled and good. I mean, genuinely, I don't want people to go through what I've been through. But that's the whole thing is it's just, y'all got to learn how to treat folks, especially people like the Penguin, man. Like, that's the thing, bro. I came out of the real thing, man. You know what I mean? I'm not faking nothing. Like, I really came from all that, and I've been in so many different situations within my life that it's just unbelievable. And you would just think that people would be nicer, and have a heart and be like, man, like, that dude's been through enough, I mean, and that's all I'm saying. If not, I mean, what's the point, But like I said, I'm not even concerned with that. But my point is, I was researching, I was looking at Orlando Anderson. He went and snitched. He went and he turned into a soldier boy, run and tell him. He went and snitched when all that stuff was going in Las Vegas in the casino. And that's crazy. If it was the same casino that I was always gambling at, I wasn't even thinking about that. So I was rolling, with like thousands of dollars. My shoes were worth like thousands. My shoes were beautiful. I would buy like brand new shoes worth thousands of dollars and do whatever I want. And I was rolling right in them casinos, and that's probably, I mean, which one was?
What's up, Frosty? How you doing?
I am doing all right.
Good drive.
So confused as to how his hair looks both greasy and staticky.
It's like dirty on the inside and outside.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like he combed his hair with a balloon.
Perfect. Rub it on your yeah. Rub a balloon on his hair and stick his head to the wall.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna have to look it up. But I was going into different ones, and I was rolling kind of similar, probably a little bit more real, and people can tell. Just when I come around, my energy is different, so people can feel it, like the way we walk, the way we move. And that was the thing that Tupac had too, and it's because we're leaders. We think on a different vibration. You know what I mean? But I'm a lot worse than Pac. That's the truth. You know, never was trying to be. I just am. I've come out of a lot worse stuff, bro. I've survived a lot of, had a lot rougher. I've studied his background. Like,
John Cole, Jesus Christ, dude. More like he rubbed his hair with used condoms.
Yep, that's it. Nailed it, John Cole.
Or the spermicide on the outside of some of them.
Mhm.
Jesus, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
he had it rough. He came up in different hoods. He was a jewel. He knew about what all these gangs did and how they operate, and that was one of the things too that I prided myself upon.
C4.
I studied all this stuff for years. That's what folks don't understand.
He doesn't
Spent
look
years
gorgeous.
studying all sorts of stuff that most of you would never even think of studying. I spent years studying. I know stuff that none of you would ever know. None of you. You'll never know the things I know. I spent years, decades studying concepts most human beings will never even think about. I know things that none of you will ever know. Knowledge is power. Feel me? That's why these things are so easy for me to do. That's why it's so easy for me to just take over this game in my sleep. And I'm always in a position of power because it's already programmed in me. It's honestly not.
Bear with me. I'm rendering a new song called My Generator here at the same time we're doing this.
Not even difficult for
nice.
me. It's just easy, you know. But respect to Tupac, man. You know, respect to Tupac. Respect to Pac. Seriously, I think that he was a real one. I respect his mind. I respect the way he thought. You know, he was studying Art of War with Sun Tzu. He was studying all those things. You know, y'all want to talk about 48 laws of power and all that, and the 50 Cent Freemason thing. That's just a Freemason connection. I mean, yes, there's definitely a connection between the hood and the suburbs and corporate America. But what he was doing, he wasn't using that connection. He was just being a Mason and being a puppet. So he talks a lot of stuff, but a lot of it is not really real. You see my point? So somebody who really think like me, that's on like a genius level on another level, you're not going to respect where he's coming from because he's just talking nonsense. That's the truth. If I was around him, I'd tell him right to him. You know what I mean? So it's like, and by the way, I met 50 Cent's DJ, you know, and he said he wasn't really a very serious guy, but never met 50 yet. I don't think, did I? I had a dream or something that I thought I met him, but I don't think I actually met him.
I had dreams that I thought I met 50 Cent.
But I have a feeling we'd get along. I think he'd like me. I think he might even want to, if he was ever halfway genuine and didn't have an issue with seeing people succeed, which I think he has majorly.
Want to sign you?
I think he would kind of mess with my movement a little bit. I think he would kind of support me. He likes to support people and then do the unthinkable. That's what I think he did with a couple of different individuals already, because that's how that system moves. You understand? So that system, it eats its own. That system doesn't care about anything, and it's the same system. Freemasons, Masonry.
Right now.
This is what it is. But how do I put it? Hold on, give me a minute.
Hold up. This is what he does when he walks past the neighbors that don't want him around. When he's doing laps around mommy's neighborhood, he has to go silent so they don't hear him and don't complain to mommy.
Is that why? For real?
Yeah. He does it every lap he takes. Every lap I take. Yep.
Hold up. These people hate the sound of my voice. Hold on.
Yeah, I noticed that one of the street lights around mom's house is right there. And every time he comes around the corner again, it's hold up. He's got to fucking hit mute before he fucking comes back around.
Hold up. My neighbor said they'll shoot me with a BB gun if I keep talking. Hold on.
It's just awkward.
It just fucking Nerf darts. Just keep getting fired at him.
I would shoot him with a BB gun if he was walking around my neighborhood.
I'm gonna rewind it a second.
And then like somebody has to walk like right next with this. It's just awkward when I'm like walking and then like somebody has to walk like right next to me. I don't understand that. Like it's like eavesdropping, like you're trying to hear what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I don't respect it. It's a no-no. So, as
Like
I
I
was
said,
saying, they're gonna keep doing it too. Yeah, man, like, Pac, I think, was standing up to the established order. Like I said, all that stuff happened with, I think that's his name, Orlando Anderson. And then I don't know if they're saying, I can't ever get the facts straight on the internet because y'all don't be making sense, right? But like, y'all are, I don't know if they were saying that Orlando Anderson was this and that, or that he was responsible. I don't know. Then they were talking about Keith D too. And then they were saying something like Keith D was his uncle or something. So I don't know if any of that's true or all that's true, but it would make sense. And I'm just saying, Orlando Anderson, he went and became a Soldier Boy runner telling. So what was the point of that? I mean, it's the truth. Like, they fake gangsters, at least Pac. I mean, the only thing I don't respect is people who don't stand up for themselves by themselves. You understand what I'm saying? That's my only thing. But that's what he would do. He would have a team, right? He would have a team and he would move around kind of mobbing. And that's what he would talk about, like mob mentality. And that's what he would do. He would get numbers. He would talk about having numbers. And very simple. I'll go ahead and just like stop here literally and wait until they get past me because this is ridiculous.
yeah, it's the neighborhood chasing you out of town, Joey. It's just like the other day when they were honking you out of town. What's up, Shamrock?
What's up?
We back at it.
Oh,
Frosty had a
hey.
good drive.
Frosty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good drive.
We're in the middle of a hold up.
Oh, I see.
Hold up,
I
my
do.
neighbors are listening to me.
I did
Hold
not
on.
get it.
Did you hear what happened?
Uh-uh.
One of his neighbors is outside walking around, and he's all terrified right now.
God damn, what a bitch.
Oh,
I almost think that's like a borderline retirement community too. So he's probably scared of an old woman in a tennis outfit right now.
Probably. She's got 6 water bottles on her fanny pack, and a sun visor and a ponytail. Oh, he may have nuked this
literally
because he just
stop
went
right here.
live again.
Oh,
So
God.
yeah, like I said, I mean, basically
Let me
the whole
pick up the
the
pace.
whole thing is, I think he was doing the right thing. I think he had upset the established order. I think that he just knew what he was doing. I think that he knew how to stand up. I think that he knew exactly how to think, how to get ahead. It just is what it is.
Oh, no,
Yes,
it's just
thank
a
you.
late notification for this one.
Go on about your business. Thank you. All right. So, like I said,
It's just late notification, Skip. It's this video.
What do you mean, go on about your business? You're not supposed to be in that fucking
That's weird.
neighborhood. That's her neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You go on about
And
your
like I
damn
said,
business.
Hell yeah.
I
They
hate
don't got
these
no business
entitled
listening to me. This
fucking
is a public
crazy
show. They can go
people.
access it on YouTube. So, and I pay attention every time I'm out here. And that's my thing. When I go for a walk, it's my civil right in this country. I'll be completely unbothered. I ain't trying to talk to none of you. Ain't nobody out here done nothing for me. Not your friend. Don't speak to me. Nothing.
You're
That's
in their
exactly what it is.
neighborhood. That's where her house is.
So,
Holy
like I
That
said,
shit, he
there's a
looks
reason
bad.
why I move like a
He
boss. 'Cause
does
I am
look
a
bad.
boss,
Look at him. His
right?
fucking
And I get
hair.
that people are going to be out here. That's fine. But I mean,
Dude,
following
you
me
are
around.
sweating to the oldies, bro. Your hair is like baked off your head. Your receding hairline recedes more each day. And bitch, those ain't laugh lines. You got some deep ass grooves in your eyeballs now, son. You look old. You look like the preacher from the Poltergeist.
Go, Shamrock, go in the Discord and look at the photo dump, the picture I just took of him on this stream.
All right, you're all gonna
Like,
die
half the
in
sweat
there.
don't make no sense to me. And being like right there, like, no.
It's
So,
oh
I mean,
god.
like I said, at the end of the
Here,
day,
I'll present
it
it.
just
Hold
is what
on.
it
Let me
is.
see. I'm looking.
You feel me? And I already told y'all how I feel. I told y'all what's going on, right? I told y'all everything. So y'all already know what it is. I ain't got to spell it out, right? You know what I mean? All this stuff is too obvious, man. People
Holy
are too obvious.
shit.
So, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, that's the world for
Holy
you. A bunch of
shit.
followers, and then you have a leader like
Well, Christina convinced him to shave the top of his forehead off. So
me.
It is so
You know what I
much
mean? Like I
worse
said,
than
it's
I
just the
thought it
truth.
was, Sheriff.
The established
Oh,
order
the
has
what? The
already been
picture
upset.
share. Okay, let me scroll down.
You know what I mean? And there's always ripple effects when
Yeah.
that happens. Right? That's what I was born to do. It's what I
Yeah.
came to do. You know, I'm just like
Oh,
American
fuck.
Gangster, but they depict and make these films about people like my family.
Here,
It
let's
looks like you started shaving your head and then
let's
stopped.
pause real
Yeah.
quick.
Oh
Let's take
my
a moment to
god!
enjoy this.
Oh
He
my
looks like
god!
Daniel Larson
It's
right
like-
there.
It looks like he got into a fight with a fan or something.
I'm looking like Brad Pitt up in this bitch.
He fell asleep on his clippers when they were plugged in.
What the fuck? Also, it's very thin on top. Even once you cut, Joey, it's getting
Oh.
very thin up top.
It's fucking beautiful.
Oh
so
my
good.
god!
But
You
it's
look
like a
great.
tuft of hair just like hanging off the right.
The wind comb over, just flop it over.
Oh,
So good.
holy shit!
I think that's
When
the
I saw that,
worst.
I was scrolling. I'm like, "Where's this?" Oh, there it is.
People like me who have the heart to make a stand and actually be a gangster and actually do the real thing.
Blue?
Most of you don't have the heart. You don't have the heart to stand up for yourself. You don't have the heart to be real or realistic. And it just is what it is. I'm the
Just
man
gonna
that my
blow
father
through these
raised. I'm proud
comments
as
to
hell of
catch
who
up.
I am. That's why these little folks on the internet, right? You ain't telling me nothing. That's all I'm saying. You're not talking to me. You haven't addressed me yet. Like me,
So
I'm
why
me.
do you
a grown
get
man.
pissed when I talk
You
to
understand?
you?
And you're going to talk to me with some respect. So, like I said,
Never,
folks, it's funny
never.
Nope.
out here on the internet. Folks, it's funny. Period, bro. I don't take none of you serious. None of you. I just laugh. Like I said, we stay making our bread, stay making our money, stay having fun, stay being free, stay enjoying life. And that's my whole deal. I told you, these folks, they'll keep approaching me. Like, I don't want nobody approaching me. Straight up. I don't trust none of y'all. I'm not your friend. I don't want to talk. Nothing. I don't want nobody coming near me. And I made that very clear, too. You know what I mean? It's just the
God,
truth.
looks like a Blair
You know what I
Witch.
Just like, I'm going to explain
He
nothing.
does,
Why would I
he
explain
does.
things to people who are completely committed to misunderstanding me when it's basic reality? See what I'm saying? So, like I said, the folks on YouTube has
Mimi?
nothing to do with this. Y'all don't even have a voice. You know, at the end of the day, like I said,
RTS.
I've already upset the established order, man. It's going to be what it's going
The
to be.
hobo mullet, crazy.
Late
in the front,
arrivals
hobos
again.
In the back. I
If
love
you
it.
didn't see it, media assets. Take a look. This is his hair. This is probably about 15 minutes ago. This is his hair
Fuck.
currently today. So
Somehow I forgot it was that bad.
Oh my god!
take a minute and enjoy that. Hi, y'all.
You know what I mean? Batman
Imagine him walking
knows
around
how to
talking
study
like that and
systems
going,
and
"What are you
control
staring
systems and
at?"
take them over. Like I said, you want to talk about governments? We are the new government. You're looking at it. Y'all talk about the president. I'm the president of the streets. You know,
Not with
Trump
that
can't
hair,
come out here where
fuck.
I'm from. He just
RTS.
can't.
Holy
You know what I mean?
shit.
That's
Look
what y'all
at
don't
your
understand.
hair.
Yeah, you could go do
Your
a
hair
function
is
and move
so
around the way y'all move,
greasy
like
and
how
dirty that it doesn't fucking move. Look at it; it just sticks out and stay wherever it has, fallen. It's stuck there.
words. I mean, who cares, right? I
Oh
don't care what you
god,
do,
you
but I'm
are.
just saying that's what you are. You're not real. You're not tough. You can't go to the hoods I go to. A lot of you, that's your issue. You fear your
I'm gonna
government. That's
pick
not
it
the way
up
it should
to
be.
a
It should be the
buck
other
and a
way
half
around, like V for
speed.
Vendetta said. Real talk. You understand? I don't fear none of you. I'll talk about you all day. You're nobody. You're not special. You're not above reproach. And half y'all are lizards anyway. And
We
you
feel the
lizards,
same
right?
about you.
You're a lizard. You lizards are the enemy. You can hide behind your system all you want. You can play victim with the
He's
right
calling
people
us
who are that
lizards.
slow and they
Lizard.
allow you to do so. Not with someone like me. I know how to talk.
I don't
And I'll
do
say what I want to do what
dinosaurs,
I want.
man.
I'm a free citizen in this country, and this is my land. You know what I mean? And all of you are infringing upon it. Real talk. What do you mean you're not from here? You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. People got to start standing up to these folks. You need to start standing up to the government. 100%. What have they done for us? Nothing. They want to sit here and tell us what to do. They don't even feed us. They do nothing for us. I would never listen to anything you tell me, ever. That's what I symbolize, being completely uncontrollable, right? You can be smart when you're dealing with their systems like this, but be completely uncontrollable. You understand? Like I said, this is the real
Be
thing.
completely
This is what I signed up for. These are things
uncontrollable.
I dreamt of, and now they're coming true. Isn't that crazy? I never thought that life would be this hard. Never thought that it would be like this, but it is. I used to imagine having to go through things like this. Never thought that it would actually be like this, but hey, either makes you or breaks you, man. And me, it's going to keep making me every time. That's how I feel. So, like I said, at the end of the day,
Check it on the neighbors.
God made me for a time like this, just like He told me. I stand up, I stand my ground, and I keep on doing.
Keep an eye out, Frost. He will go cam down again and go mute for a second when he does another lap.
The right thing and stand up for what's right. When I walk outside, I'll walk where I want, talk how I want, do whatever the hell I want. This is America. It's my country. I'm free.
Hopefully.
You understand? Every day I will exercise my civil rights and civil liberties in front of your face. Because that's where you at in my country,
Where's my pot?
where you do what I say. See what I'm saying? So, like I said, I mean,
I think so too, Sonia.
whatever I want, whatever makes me
It
happy.
is wearing that fucking
But, yeah, like I
plastic
said,
thing in the
The
sun.
established order has already been changed. You saw how I did it on YouTube, and I did the
Making
same
its hair
principle.
off.
Tupac was talking about when he was in his prime and talking. he talked about, he said, yeah, we got to get the ones that run it. He said he was trying to get the people, right, removed from the position of power, right? And he said in his tracks, he said, we got to get the ones that run it out of there, out of that position, right? So that, I don't know what way he was going about doing that, you know, and that's his thing. But I mean, he had the status and the fake hierarchy and how to dismantle the system. He had that part right. And he was saying, we got to get the ones that run it out of those positions, and we have to bring a whole new government and replace it. And that's the truth. And we're on the same thing. You understand? We don't want to be the government. We don't want to be like the government. They're all cowards. They're all broken poor. It's Freemasons. They're literally reptilians. They operate with only the reptilian part of the brain. That's what a narcissist is. They don't even know how to be happy. Y'all aren't scary. You're not tough. Nobody worries about you. But the truth is, you worry about folks like me every day. Right? Can't even look me in the eyes. That's the same thing Tupac said. He said, can't even look in the eyes of a thug. What? That's what he said. See, it's different. So like I said, I'll become a spokesperson.
All right, an update on the feet sham. I did go to Walmart today. I did go for feet spray, paper towels, dog treats,
Oh gosh.
and $125 later.
Person. And
Oh,
I know
no.
I have, and I realize so. For reality, for the hood, the ghetto, the suburbs, everybody, for people in general, and to teach you a different perspective that's actually real. In reality, when I was in these hoods, didn't nobody care what happened to me. Nobody cared about me. And nobody cared what happened. You see stuff, you see people go back and forth. Crazy stuff happens in the hood every day. Nobody bats an eyelash. That's the truth. Every day. On the news, things are happening every day. Right now, it's all y'all getting your karma. All these corrupt officials, all these corrupt evil people. Like I said, we live in a world where evil people get what they got coming and get what they deserve. Sorry, if you can't deal with that, well, that's your personal problem. Good luck having a problem with that. You know, that's your deal. You know, but me, I love reality. I always have loved reality. I embrace reality 100%. I have no problem facing any issue in reality. Ever. Reality's tough, but it's nothing I can't handle. I'd rather deal with reality and embrace it than be like y'all in denial every day. Worried about someone else, but everything around me
For real.
they all in dilapidated circumstances, but I'm doing well and I'm rich and wealthy. Think about that. See, you got your priorities misconstrued. See, no, we don't even
What
entertain
happened to
folks
his
that
hair?
don't make sense because you have to make sense in order to operate. And if you're not entitled, you have to make sense in order to
Amazing.
survive. Survival is not a
It's
choice.
like
Making sense
four
is not a
different
choice.
lengths.
Unless you're
It's
just spoon
great.
fed and you know you're entitled. And those are the folks who are upset because yeah, they're entitled and they've had
He
everything
looks
always. It's just like out here,
crazier every day.
spoiled individuals.
Yeah, I
With their
know.
little
That's
opinions.
why I
Yeah,
think it's so funny.
we have to
In
do
a
the same thing.
Batman costume looking like this, he's yelling at people. What are you looking at?
Also talking behind people's backs. We don't care about that. Like, what can you say that's not positive? Like, look at y'all. Do y'all own a mirror? That's all half y'all 3 feet tall in the first place. Are you serious? I mean,
Do we
hell,
all
if you ain't
own
trying
a
to look like me,
mirror?
then you must think looking good means looking bad. That's the thing. They all think backwards. They're like Charles Walker. Like I said, ain't nobody going to go out, right, in the middle of the desert without water, right? There's another one right there. It's the same one. And like I said, he's funny as hell, too, because he has to follow all the rules every day. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got people brainwashed just like out here. Like, folks are supposed to be scared to live life and do what they want to do. Well, I do what I want. I know what I'm doing. I don't got to answer to nobody or explain to anybody. Nobody wants to come within 5,000 miles of me anyway because they're all terrified of me because they know what I do. Stand up to corruption for a living. That's the reality. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man. It ain't hard to do basic stuff that takes common sense that ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? It's the daddle. So, yeah, like I said, the established order has already been upset. It's already been shifted. It's already been changed. It's just like Joker said, you've changed things. There's no going back, right? He said, no, I know it's different now. You've changed things. There's no going back. Don't talk like you're one of them. You're not. Even if you like to be. Right? That's the Joker, right? And he was telling them the truth. These so-called civilized people, right? That's what y'all don't get, man. I be studying this stuff like a system, man. It's systematic, man. That's the thing. Like, it's not about just Batman. This is any concept. It's just I found my calling in this. You know, I found who I truly am. You know, that's the thing. The reading says, "Be you, be who you are." Yeah, but I am Batman. That is who I am. I'm being myself 100%. Like, honestly, I feel more myself when I'm Batman.
You're a homeless lunatic walking around your mother's neighborhood, scared to death of your neighbors going to call the cops on your ass.
Real talk. But I don't know.
Yeah,
At the
real
end of the day,
talk.
like I said, this is about power. And you folks on YouTube have none. I have it all. And again, we're not in a back and forth. So you're just, you know, people in the stands and the bleachers, and you're a little bit out of line. And you need to go ahead and sit down and go get your hot dog from the concession. Oh, wait, I forgot you can't afford one. And, you know, that's about it. Have a seat. Watch the game. Right? Hey, it's Kitty. Is that the same one? It might be the same little one.
Who the fuck calls a cat like that?
That might be him.
The fuck was that?
He's a nice cat. But why is he always outside? I don't get that. I feel bad. Or maybe, I guess he just runs around and goes where he wants so he can get food and stuff.
You're always outside.
happy.
Kind of like yourself. He runs around,
Yeah.
trying to get food and stuff. Yeah.
Why is he always
You're a
outside?
feral cat, Joey.
Yeah, the cat's asking that about you too.
He's happy, you know, I just worry about it. I don't know if that's the same one or not, but it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, man, we all know what it is, bro. We all know what it's going to be. We all know who runs the streets. We all know what it is every day. Just telling you the truth. Like, I walk around, I just come around and folks literally.
Frost, if you missed it earlier, I know you were busy, but he went, he can't afford bus passes anymore, but he did buy a bag of popsicles and icy drinks.
Oh, no. I've been meaning to look that up.
And he started
Hold on.
bitching about the cashier who doesn't know how to put shit in the bag because he couldn't find his popsicles in the bag. And it's 110 fucking degrees outside.
Really like stop what they're doing. They're like,
I hope
like
all melted.
literally when I'm not even in the bat suit, like it's like folks all know already. Like that's him. That's the Batman. That's the Daywalker. Daywalker. Really, that's exactly how it is. I'm telling you, that's why when I watch those scenes in those movies, I'm like, bro, that's me. Like literally, like that's exactly how it's been like my whole life. It's not even like a new thing. So I don't know. It's just kind of funny to me. I think it's funny. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep on trucking, keep on being successful, keep on talking the facts, keep on making money on here. Just keep on keeping on.
Keep
You know what I mean? We still going, still pushing, still working. You know what I mean? That's about it, man. Like I said, these folks, they ain't make no money making no music. Y'all couldn't even do that. Y'all didn't want to talk and break bread. I blocked 2 folks on Cash App today, like I told you, right? Don't play with me. Like I said, quit contacting me. If you're going to donate me over $50. And see, that's the thing. You know, the reading, some of the Joker videos, they'd be like, oh, yeah, they played you like a fiddle. I never got played by nobody. Get that right. No, I did not. No, nobody has made me a puppet or nothing. What's happened is the complete opposite. And every time people and folks tried to play me, they played themselves and got played majorly. Every time that anyone was malicious, they lost horrifically. That's just, I'm being honest. I mean, I know the Joker video is just trying to embellish to make it sound cool, but the truth is, nobody's ever played me. I've gotten the best of everyone. Everyone. I'm like the Suge Knight of this game, but worse, you know, and I don't do what he does. And you saw what he did, right? Come on, bro. And he'd be running too. He's a runner. You know, he was never tough. All that stuff was an illusion. It was smoke and mirrors. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. Let people do what they want. Y'all think what
All right. He has ended it. We're about 5 minutes behind.
you want. I don't really got to do it. I don't even have to come on here and talk if I don't want to.
We're at a buck and a half.
So
I'm going to go back to normal.
That's about it. I'm good for today. I got it out of my system, said what I needed to say. I'm not living like the Walkards where I got to keep on going into town to beg to get gas for a generator. Oh, for real. All right. And that's about it. I'm going to retire
Segues
for the
is so
night
perfectly for me.
chill out and have a good time watching all y'all fail and do what you do and laugh. Yeah. And that's just the truth. That is the honest truth. Feel me? Let me see something real quick. But yeah, man, folks just be funny, bro. Folks like really be talking, especially on here, like they on something, like they talking about anything. And folks ain't talking about nothing. That's all I'm saying. I mean, not one of them has asked yet, yo, bro, how did you do it? These folks, none of them even made it. I mean, bro, come talk to me about how all y'all got money, all y'all rich, all y'all got the best job ever, and this blah, blah, blah nonsense. And you proud to be a wage slave, right? And you, come on, bro. Come talk to me about that when y'all can actually make money digitally. When you make money while you sleep like me, then come talk to me. This is the thing they don't get. You could say what you want. You could try to hold me back. You could try to hold me down, right? But just like Batman said, you're empty inside. Y'all are empty vessels. You're nothing but a hollow shell. You're weak. You know what I mean? And you can't stop me, bro. You can't stop me. You can't stop my success. You can't hold me back. All them songs Nas made didn't mean a thing. Look at y'all's group. Right? I know I can be what I want to be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, if I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. I'll be where I want to be.
What's that? Go ahead.
That song is 15 years old.
I don't hear none of you talking about that. There's no such thing as a conscious community. The whole conscious community got owned by Tyree Sneed. I took your cult leader, right, and took his channel down, and then he basically removed himself from the network. The established order has been so upset it's unbelievable, and nobody's even recognized it or said anything about it.
Oh, I just noticed he took his new logo and his new business model logo off, and then now he's back to the street ball tour fucking logo. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that funny. That's all I'm saying. I'm just making a valid point. So, like I said, I'm just chilling, do what y'all want. And that's the thing. I'm just done talking to peasants and commoners, people who will never be near my tax bracket and have not accomplished what I have in life.
Joey,
and
you have
I don't
no
hold
tax
on to
bracket.
material stuff,
you don't
man. I
pay
move
taxes,
around. I
Joey.
manifest. I get anything I want, and God always provides. You know, so I'm gonna keep my faith in God. I give it over to God. That's all I can do. You know, everything for me has always been in God's hands. Everything, man. You know, so I have no issue with it. You know, I believe in God. I believe in God's promises. I trust God and I have faith. And they told me to chill and be calm right now and just be patient and give it over to God and let God handle it all. So that's what I'm doing. All right. So I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Like I said, do what you do.
In a minute.
But
in a minute, didn't he say he was retiring for the night? Like so proper.
Mm-hmm.
He's got an ascot and a smoking jacket on. He's sitting in his library with his legs crossed. I'm going to retire for the
His
evening.
library. The
I'm going to
shed.
enjoy myself a glass of hand-stirred lemonade and a cigar.
Yeah, we just gonna do our shows, do our videos,
Dude,
try the best we can.
speaking
here.
of lemonade, I am
Um,
drinking some ice cold pomegranate pineapple lemonade. It's delicious.
Yum.
Damn it, I can go for some lemonade.
Put a shot of booze in that.
phone bill's due on the 21st.
I'm not
If
that
I
guy.
can't
Come on.
pay it, I just can't. So I don't know if I'll just stop doing this for a while or if I'll
Not that there's
try to
anything
get
wrong
him
with that.
Wi-Fi.
I'm just
I
saying
don't
that's his
know. I
thing
mean, I know I'll be going into
more than
town
it is mine.
sometimes, but I don't know how often I can do that. If y'all donate, it'll help me. I mean, every day we just waiting on y'all, bro. I mean, until y'all create a budget, I can't do nothing I need to do, and I'm gonna keep having trouble over and over. And I understand that clearly, like that's I could see what you want.
The CIA in general. Discord. Whoever called the return of street ball, you win.
I can see what y'all want, but it's not going to go the way you want. So, like I said, I just accomplished a milestone with everything I'm doing. I just did the impossible, and you would think folks would reward me. And instead, they keep on playing this game. So it is what it is.
Breadcrumb in your ass.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like 11 days away from the 21st. I'll get my check 21st to the 26th. Like always, it's over $110. And that's all I need. And then at least I have money for my basic necessities and stuff that I need. And I just purchased something else that I've been needing. So I am progressing.
It's amazing that he won't mention the word fucking air mattress again. All he keeps referring to it as is something that I really needed, but he won't say it. He mentioned it when he first bought it, but he won't mention it again. But he doesn't sleep, so he doesn't even use it. So it goes against the same thing. He just spends money on nothing.
Possibly building a little bit. I'm making my situation better, which is what I set out to do and all I want to do.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
And that's the thing that I try to remind myself. It's like
and,
you don't have to move mountains right now because you can't anyway. I don't have the budget to do so. I just got to get by and do what I'm doing for right now, and that's it. And fortunately, I live better than all y'all, look better than you. I'm wealthy as hell, and you're not. And you all can look up to me and come to me for advice, and it is what it is. I mean, like I said, that's the thing. They haven't asked me how I do it or nothing.
All right. What's the first between Frost and Sham? What's the first bit of advice you would ask from him? Sorry to put you on the spot, but
I mean, I got nothing because there's not any. I would not. There's no advice I can think of that he would. Nothing. Okay.
If
Yeah,
you
I'm not
could
sure
give
if
me
there
a,
is any.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure if there is anything I'd ask him for.
Exactly.
I would ask him for advice on how to make sure I don't turn out like someone like yourself. But
Well, yeah.
I might be able to figure that out on my own, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all are asking all the wrong questions, talking about the wrong things. Keep it up. Keep on going in a circle, getting nowhere, and we'll continue to progress. Easy.
Got him.
Easy one.
That was targeted the established order. Fucking Joey's obsessed with this fucking generator. He's bringing it up again today, and now he wants to go back out to Arizona.
Where's Sticky?
I don't know.
Sticky, that guy finished his lyrics and for that song and sent it back. It's amazing. Plus, me and that guy decided to make our own song, and that one's also amazing.
Finally,
Yeah.
finally.
I'm not just saying that because trust me, that guy is like this is his. It's easy for him. This is his he just excels at this. So he finished his lyrics are great, and he sang his part, and then me and him made one up.
Nice. It's fun. If you're
It
doing
is
this
fun.
with this fucking asshole, you got to make this shit fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't get time to fully render this the way I exactly wanted it, but I said, fuck it. It's good enough to dry fire this. But Joey's obsession with Charles Wofford's fucking generator. This one's called My Generator. So enjoy.
All right, let's do it.
I think this is the wrong one.
Joey Sneed was feeling quite the test. Needed some land to park his RV nest. He called up Charles Walford with a plea.
This is the wrong one. God damn it. Fuck.
Give me your land, dude, it's all I see. Give me your land, give me your V2. Most of all, I need that generator. Boo. Bottom
No, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with it. That was the wrong one. I can't fucking play that. That one was supposed to be deleted. And now I got songs playing in the background. Give me a second. I'm just gonna fucking end this shit. Come on. Pause. Jesus. I had like 3 different songs going in the background behind that. That was terrible. Fucked her, bud. Oh well. We'll just do this. Where? Everything changes order every time I add something else. And Frost, now we have 43 songs in the hopper. Anyway.
Oh, what a special number.
Shot it. Anyway, Frost, Shamrock chat, everyone. Thanks, guys. Beat it. Gotta go. Go and get it.
In darkness, Sarton's cool to rises. Red triangles gather with hateful eyes. Their mission clear to rid the digital space of internet cows and take their place. Sarton's power grows as they march to war. Their darkness spreads and weak ones law. The red triangles, a symbol of might, will bring forth darkness and endless night. Sarton's roar echoes through the land as internet cows face their final stand. Sarton's hunger will soon be fed, and when the dust settles, his dominion spread.
Fucking YouTube wouldn't even let me comment on my own stream saying I grease fired that. Finish. Yeah. It wouldn't let me fucking even type I grease fired that. Anyway. Later.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.